Kia ora OMG Tech whānau, it's Fire Zoe here, bringing you another episode of Scratch Jnr. Scratch Jnr is an amazing app that teaches you how to code. Today we're going to learn a few new things on Scratch Jnr. We're going to learn about backdrops, adding writing to our screens, and making our characters talk to each other. The first thing we're going to do is backdrops. I'm going to name my game. And then we're going to explore adding a backdrop. Let's give it a go together. You can add a backdrop into your screen to make it look more like a story or a game. You get to the backdrops by clicking on the screen up here. You can scroll through the backdrops that are on the screen, similar to the ones that are in characters. To select a backdrop, simply click on it and it will appear. If you don't like the backdrop you chose, you can go back in and click on other ones. Try finding some backdrops now. If you don't find a backdrop that you like, you can also make your own backdrops. Simply click on the empty backdrop and click on the paintbrush. I want to create a backdrop that looks like a field. I'm going to get a green square and fill it. And then I'm going to make a light blue sky. Lastly, I'm going to add a yellow sun and maybe a cloud. A white cloud. Great! Now I have a new backdrop. Another thing that you can do is use the ABC. This allows you to write words on the screen to give people instructions or welcome them to the story. I'm going to write some instructions for a game we're going to make together. It is called Rescue the Cat. I can change the color of the words and I can change the size of the letters. Once I have them right, I click enter. I can drag the words around the page till they're where I want them to be. Right, let's see if we can use these blocks to rescue the cat from a tree. I've made a backdrop. You can just choose a backdrop. I have a cat. I'm going to need 2 more characters. I'm going to need someone to rescue my cat. I'm going to click on this child. And I need a tree for my cat to be stuck up. You can draw your own tree or use one of the trees that you find in Scratch. Now, this tree doesn't seem very big, so we will use one of the coding blocks that we've used before to make our cat bigger, our tree bigger. We will click on it until the tree is as large as we want for the cat to be rescued from. I'll then put it back in the drawer. I'll drag my cat and place it stuck in the tree. I'll move my child to a starting position on my screen. Great! Now, let's solve the coding together. We need to get our child to the tree, up the tree, and to the cat to rescue it. I can guess how many blocks it is, but I always find it easier to use my grid. Then I can count. I am going to be coding the child, so I have to remember to to look for the yellow box and make sure it's on my child. We're going to use that trigger again when the green flag is pushed in the yellow trigger drawer. Click on the yellow drawer, grab the green flag, drag it down and drop it in your writing pad. We are then going to go to our blue movement drawer and use our move forward button. We're going to work out how many steps forward we need to move. There is a blue square on our child. We will count from there to the tree. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now remember, yours might be a different distance away. Mine is 8, so I will use that super scratch trick I taught you where we click on the number and add the new number in. Now if I test it, great, she gets to the tree. I can use this blue return home button at the top to send her back to the start. I would do this if I hadn't quite guessed right and I needed to retest. Once she gets to the tree, I will need her to climb up the tree. I will use my grid lines again to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I am going to use my move up block. I will click in the square again and put in the new number. Now we will test again. Remember, if I click down here to test it, she will keep going. Instead, I have to click from the green flag at the top. Oh no, I think I made her go too high. That's okay. I can change it here to 6 and try again. Perfect. Now, I need her to move across one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. I will get another move forward, click it into my sequence and change this to 4. Let's give it a go and see if I got it right. Yes, my child made it to the cat. Now we're going to use a new block. This block is how we make words come up when our characters talk to each other. It lives in the pink drawer. It is this block called the say block. We'll drag it down, attach it at the end, and click in the white box like we did before. Then we can type whatever we liked. I have saved you. Now, when we run our code the final time, our child makes it to the top and tells our cat that she has saved them. See if you can make this game too. See if you can make another game using the backdrops and characters talking. What other blocks could we add into this game to make our characters celebrate? Could we use motion blocks to make them dance? What else could you add? And if you want another challenge, see if you could think of other ways to rescue the cat. Jetpacks, ladders, flying carpets, rocket shoes. Could you add any of these to your project? I'd love if you shared with me as well to show me how you did it. You can get an adult to email your game to me by clicking on the yellow box, clicking on the 4 parents, answering a tricky math question, and then getting them to either share by email or download the file. They can email it to me on omgtv@omgtech.co.nz and I'll play your game and maybe even put it up on our website. Thank you again for tuning in to Scratch Jr. with Fire Zoe. I'll be back again soon to teach you more fun Scratch Jr. tricks. So keep on creating OMG Tech whānau and see you next time.